Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki here, and I'm excited today to share with you my laundry room. And I'm especially excited to share with you some, I feel like, life-changing tips to help you organize this space. So friends, my laundry room is actually a little smaller than my previous laundry room in my other home. But what I have realized is that it really functions almost better than the last space. And so if you have a laundry room that is a closet or a small space, you really can make it function as if you had a huge laundry room. And so I want to share with you some tips on how I created my space here to really function for me. But first I want to say is, when it comes to your laundry room, it is a part of your home. So it's important to really organize it, make it beautiful, because I know we don't like doing laundry, but it's important that this space is beautiful and functions because we have to do laundry just about every day, right? So you want to go into a space that really brings you joy, that really is simplified for you. And so I hope these tips can help. So for me, when it comes to a laundry room, the first tip is using that vertical space, that wall space, things that work up, because that is where you're going to really maximize your real estate for organization. And so for me, I knew that I wanted to put a pegboard in this space because it gave me the opportunity to have a place to put those things that are just easy to get to. And sometimes our laundry room is not just functioning as a laundry room, it's also our utility room. So as you can see, this is a space where I have to keep a hammer or things that I need to grab to do a little bit of maintenance around our apartment. And so that is why having this pegboard is so functional for us, and it just looks great in the space. The other thing is when you are organizing your laundry room, you want to make sure to create stations. Because when it comes to doing our laundry, we have different needs. So you need a station for your stain items, a place where when you get a stain on clothes that you can go and get all those items. And I also want to mention, if you are interested in my guide on how to deal with a variety of stains, definitely check the description box below. You can get my free guide on how to get rid of those stains, no matter what it is. And so when it comes to creating those stations, you want something that really is just easy to get to. It's not kind of tucked away, because then you don't have the stress related to dealing in your space. So what I incorporated for one of my stations is this cart here. It's a simple acrylic cart, and I went with acrylic because, again, it's a small space, but by it being acrylic, it keeps things feeling open and clean and simple. And then I also put a place, I'm using these jars for my detergent. It makes it easy when I need to come here. It's right by the washer, and I have a little cup here that just keeps it simple, but aesthetically, it's also very beautiful. I definitely will put the link to everything that I can find that I share with you today, so definitely check the description box. And also, if you're liking this video, definitely click that like button, and I would love for you to subscribe to be a part of the At Home with Nikki family. But with that being said, I also needed this to be a space where I house all of my cleaning items. So, you see I have this stackable organization right below. It's great because, again, it helps me go back to using that vertical space. I'm working my way up. Because they're stackable, they have those drawers. I can easily come here and pull out. And remember, one thing that I said was important is that you have ease of use when you come into the space. And so if I need a laundry pod, because I have two different systems or two different products that I use when cleaning our clothes, because Mike is kind of allergic to one and I love the other. The other thing is, if I need a sponge, I can easily come and pull it out. If I need to grow in the space, I'm able to put another organizer on top, and then I have more additional space. And I love the fact that the cart can move around. That really can bring a lot of function there. So if you ever need to change out the space. You also see that I put my ironing board on the wall. I always recommend this because it is a great way to just get it out the way, but make it easy for you to come and get it when you need it. So even if you have a closet that is your laundry room, you can use that side wall space for those things like your ironing board. And I always like to put the ironing board with the iron because it's easy. When I need it, I can get both items. I don't have to go to one place for one or one place for the other. Now, when it comes to storing all of the stuff, the things such as the cleaning products and all of those things that we need to get to, because again, this is doubling as a utility space. I have this beautiful cabinet here and I love it because I really have a lot of home products that you guys remember I had my brick and mortar business. So I had cleaning products that I bought from there and then from my home. So I wanted to keep it, but it had to be in a way that was organized and categorized. So my tip is always categorize your laundry room items. So as you can see from the cabinet here, I have all of my kind of general sprays together. I have all my Lysol wipes together, and I have them in these white bins because I don't want to see a lot of variety. Although I could just put these on the shelf and organize them into the categories, it would be a problem for me because one, when I open it, I would see a lot of different color labels because all the products are different. And also that even though it may not be clutter, it's visual clutter for me. So by simply corralling them in this organizer, I'm giving them a set space for, the products. The other thing about it is because this shelf is tall, it makes it easy for me to grab a bin down and easily get to the products. And I'm not having to try to reach and go to the back of the cabinet. So that's another thing. Also, you guys know, I always say have some type of system, some type of organizer to kind of set your organization. Because if I just put it on the shelf, then Mike may come and just see that it's an open shelf and he'll start throwing things here. I'll start throwing things there. But clearly now you see you really kind of have to put things back in their space. And again, I'm using that vertical space. If you look up, I have these 2 black baskets for those things that are utility items, like that I don't need to grab all the time. So it's kind of like things like my light bulbs and batteries and things like that I don't need all the time, but when I need it, it's up high, you don't see it, and it aesthetically matches with the utility space. So friends, my next tip is always think about the decor factor in your laundry room, because that is what's going to keep it looking simplified. So when I came into organizing this space, the first thing I thought about, what are the colors that I'm going to use for this space? And so I thought, okay, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to go with a black and white theme, and that's how I'm going to carry it out throughout the space. So my organizers will fit within that color scheme. All of the essentials that I use are going to fit within that color scheme, such as if I have sponges, I'm going to use white sponges, and then for the things that I can't control the color, like the products, because I like a certain product, I have them corralled so that they are, you really don't see the color. But even with the thing like my Lysol wipes here, you see, I simply just rip the packaging off because it's in a white container, and you clearly know that's the Lysol wipes, but it really just changed the whole visual effect of the space. And so friends, when you're organizing your laundry room, definitely be sure to sit down and write down the different categories that you need for your space before you get started. So friends, after you write your list of what are the categories that you need for your laundry room and you're ready to hit the Container Store, Target, or Walmart, it's important that you really know what you need and not just go kind of grabbing stuff off of the shelves. You want to take your measurements, you want to already have your categories identified. Because one, this is really going to help you save money, save time. A lot of times I like to shop online because I'm able to easily shop there. I can see the amount of baskets they have, I can make sure the sizing work, and I don't have to run around town trying to just get all the things to fit. Because the key is to definitely have your organizers fit your space, not your space fit your organizers. And so that is really key because I often see people do the reverse. So friends, if there's anything that you take from this video so that you can have a life-changing laundry room, it's one, to create those categories, to use that vertical space, and to make the space that is not only something that functions for you, but something that is absolutely beautiful and you enjoy entering the room. I hope these tips have helped. I hope you all are doing great. I will see you at the next video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.